morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Good day,
Yes.
everybody in all over the world, all over the Philippines.
We get quite a bit of rain this past almost week na, o 3-4 days
At
na.
least not much wind.
So, siyempre, yung ating mga kababayan na binaha, we empathize with everybody and we know it's a difficult time.
Kahit sa bandang baba na sa Southern Luzon, biglang tinamaan sila few days ago. Tapos ngayon naman, binubugbog po yung Northern Luzon.
Dito sa amin magdamag na yung ulan. But yet, one has to understand that, alam nyo, water by nature, the element of water, brings about peace and silence.
Oh, ganda.
You know, that's why it's a calming element.
Oo.
But yet, when there's some imbalances in nature, it's not like nature is trying to punish us, but nature is trying to adapt to the given changes that's taking place. And katulad ngayon, siguro para malaman ng lahat, alam niyo ba yung karagatan na halos the Philippine Sea, may portion yan galing Saipan, halfway to the Philippines. Ang tubig dyan is 2-3 degrees warmer
Than normal.
ng normal.
Okay.
Kasi tayo, ang concern natin sa world, look, yung climate change, dahil nag-iinit nga yung karagatan eh. Kapag umiinit ang karagatan, yan ang nangyayari ngayon. Yung talagang super typhoon itong ngayon eh. Itong dumadaan sa malapit sa Cagayan. And this has to do with the warm water near the Philippines.
Nag-umpisa, maliit lang siya eh.
Maliit lang siya. Kaya
tapos ang bilis
magbibigla
lumaki.
kayo yung parang, minsan, ang lapit-lapit na ng bagyo, hina naman. Tapos biglang, just a few hours, biglang lumalakas. Itong lumana yung Jolina was like that. Hindi nila inaasahan na, akala nila tropical storm. Pero ang loaded siya masyado ng tubig. Ngayon,
ito rin si Kiko,
Kiko, ganun din. Normally, yung lakas ng bagyo na ganyan, huwag pa pinanggagalingan niya.
Hindi malapit.
Na.
Oo nga. At saka meron pa ring monsoon rains na nagdadagdag ng ulan, no?
Well, the monsoon will be obvious at this time of the year. You know, we're in the monsoon season. But at the same time, for everybody, we have to understand that this is the macro environment that we live in. When there are imbalances taking place, siyempre, it becomes disturbing for many.
Yes.
You know, parang, sobra naman yung ulan, nagiging extreme. So when you get extreme nature, it's not nature's fault. It is just adapting and adjusting. Then we as people, we have to understand the true nature of what's going on so we can make our adjustments and adaptation.
As well.
Pero tayo rin na nag-create ng reasons kung bakit nagkakaroon din ng mga climate change, di ba?
Yes, it is caused by us. It's a human factor. Alam na ng lahat yan. Kaya nga we're all being encouraged to at least, alam nyo, the last 50 years, yung buhay natin parang, we're just going for it na everything else will be fine. But in nature, you find that it's also trying to adapt. Pero kung ang pagbabago ay isang panahon, so, siyempre, itong mga sakuna na to, it caused by us.
Yes.
Meron naman palagi na, hindi naman nawawala ang bagyo. Hindi naman nawawala ang pag-init. But it's just the elements in nature that are, there's a lot of imbalances taking place. So,
parang sa buhay din.
Sa buhay, ganyan din. Kaya nga, ang topic natin,
nagkaka-upheavals.
How do you find peace within so that such occurrence doesn't disturb you so much? And what do you need to do? Kasi ang adaptation natin, nandiyan eh. I mean, siguro yung mga wildlife, they have their own ways to adapt and adjust. Di ba? Yung mga katawan nila was designed to be outdoors. Pero sa atin, iba. Maselan yung katawan natin eh. So yung pagbabago nitong mga elemento, physically, naapektuhan tayo. And then mentally, naapektuhan din tayo.
Oo nga.
So batiin natin yung mga nag-join sa atin na napakaaga Si Paul Dizon from, I believe from Pampanga, and Gemini Rose, sabi niya, everyone have a blessed Saturday. Enjoy your fantastic topic. And si
Harry from Lawag, yeah?
Yes,
Good morning,
yes,
Harry.
oo.
And then Milay. Good morning.
Milay
too.
also.
And then Cesar Camisado from California. Good morning.
And
Then,
Vina from,
Vina
she's in
from-
Baguio, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And
sabi
Mike
ng isang
Grex.
bumabati sa atin, maulan na umaga, go palakas
Oo nga,
from Dasmariñas,
maulan.
Cavite.
Inuulan tayo ng grasya.
Alam nyo,
Kailangan pa rin natin
Naka-jacket,
yan.
rain jackets kanina eh.
kami
you know.
nga eh, ano
Oo.
eh.
Nakabotas ba
Alam
nga
niyo ba,
ako?
alam niyo ba
Dumating.
ngayong araw, one of our staff texted me, sir, wala kami na Batangas. Tapos kaka-text lang sa akin 2 hours later. Sir, pabiyahe na kami.
Oh,
Meron kami
wow.
isang load ng truck ng mga puno.
Wow.
Kaya alam nyo, umulan at umaraw.
Tanim pa rin ang iniisip namin.
Kailangan pa rin tayong magtanim kasi yun ang magiging tulong eh.
Oo nga.
Oo.
Tulong.
Long term
Yes.
yan, long term.
Hindi dapat tayo kasi kung konting ulan lang siyempre mag-iingat at mag-iingat tayo sa mga sakuna. Di ba kunyari mainit masyado, di kailangan magpalamig. Di ba?
Oo.
Huwag tayong magbibilad masyado sa labas. Ngayon, kung ulan
Adjusting
naman
like
ito,
nature.
Hindi rin ka magbibilad sa labas, mag-raincoat ka na lang or
Oo.
keep warm, you know?
And the work goes on.
The
The
work
service
goes on.
goes on. Tuloy-tuloy. Rain or shine.
Yeah,
Talaga.
and it's something that kailangan may malasakit kasi ang buhay ng tao eh.
Yes.
May mga bagay na kailangan nating, tayo nag-cost ng ganyan. So, gawin natin ng paraan.
Yes.
Oo.
Diba?
Yes. We adjust.
We make adaptation and adjustment. What it does, it makes ourselves resilient.
Yes.
Kasi so the element doesn't bother you so much.
Pero kasama na rin yung peace dyan, di ba?
Siyempre, kasi-
Pag resilient, kasabay na yung experience of peace kasi you don't feel disturbed with everything.
Yes.
All the changes
All the
taking place.
changes, di ba?
For peace to happen, marami talagang bagay na kailangan
Oo.
nandiyan din.
Oo.
Iba tulad ng forgiveness. Kung hindi tayo marunong mag-forgive, hindi talaga tayo magiging peaceful within, di ba?
Oo.
Ang dami nating hinanakit, galit, mga ganyan. Kailangan talaga. Maraming involved
Oo.
in having peace. Kaya hanggang ngayon, nasa peace topic pa rin tayo.
Oo.
Kasi napakalawak niyan eh.
So, achieving peace, sinasabi mo, involves learning how to forgive.
Yes,
That's
oo.
one of
Peace,
the
forgiveness.
activities.
Exactly. In any relationship, like in a family.
Oo.
Pwede ba namang may pamilya na hindi minsan nagkaka-misunderstanding o nagkakaaway-away? Kaya na any relationship in any group, no, kahit bansa pa nga eh.
Oo.
Pero kung meron tayong forgiveness, pwede na tayo magkaroon ng peace.
Oo nga.
Importante talaga 'yan.
Kasi hindi ba kahit naman tayo ng mga kabataan tapos yung mga kapatid natin away-awayan, di ba? As
Oo.
kids. Pero as kids, hindi ba, nag-away kayo ngayon, mamaya bati na kayo uli. You
Kasi
go
mahal
on.
natin ang isa't isa
Oo,
eh.
hindi
Lalo
ba?
na sa mag-asawa. Wala naman sa atin perfect eh.
Oo.
Natural na hindi tayo magkakasundo lagi. Pero tandaan natin yan na hindi siya perfect, hindi ka rin perfect. Kaya magbigayan tayo.
Oo.
Let's be, forgiving so that we can have some peace at home naman.
Kasi minsan, pag yung wala yung forgiveness, yung talagang tumatagal yung awayan,
Oo, wala
tapos may
talagang
sagutan
peace.
pa, tapos it
Dead
goes
ma.
on and
Naging
okay,
dead ma. Di
may
ba,
cold
usap yan.
shoulder.
Actually,
Cold
yun nga ang
war yan.
pinakamasakit kasi sinasara yung mga pinto eh. Di ba?
Oo.
Walang communication pagka walang usapan eh.
May babasahin ako. Ito, ano to eh? Message kasi ang ating Santo Papa nga.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yes.
ngayon, sabi niya, sa pamilya, sa lugar, family, place of forgiveness, there's no perfect family. We do not have perfect parents. Tapos, you are not perfect yourself. We do not marry a perfect person or we do not have perfect children. Diba? Kasi sa family,
Oo.
kadalasan we strive for perfection and
Oo.
be the best all the time.
Yeah,
Diba?
minsan
May ganyan.
depression ng gusto yung bata to be perfect.
Tapos may
Oo.
sabi niya rin, we have complaints from each other. We have not lived together without offending one another.
Oo.
Yeah.
Some point or other,
At
mangyayari.
some point, mangyayari at mangyayari, there will be issues amongst each other.
Mm-mm.
But the key is forgiveness.
Oo.
Kasi,
Bigay.
kaya nga,
Pasensya.
alam niyo ba, kaya nga, he's emphasizing family in his first statement.
Mm-mm.
Kasi, the family unit is the one that provides kumbaga nandiyan na yung unconditional loving relationship.
Foundation yan
Andun
eh.
yung
Foundation. Oo.
So, when in case there are some upheavals in our life or difficulties,
Mm-mm.
what unit do you go to?
Oo.
Or do you seek?
Doon tayo umuwi eh. Di ba? That's
Hindi
our
naman
home
tayo
eh.
umuwi sa LRT or MRT,
Oo.
di ba? Di ka doon makikipag-relate sa mga
Oh,
tao,
yes.
di ba?
So, importante talaga yung family unit. Kailangan pangalagaan natin. Kung walang peace at home, paano ba tayo magka-peace sa neighborhood, sa ating community, sa ating bansa, sa ating mundo actually. No?
Sige, ituloy ko We are constantly disappointed in many situations. Yes, but so many reasons at different times we are disappointed by one another. Nangyayari sa buhay yan eh.
Mangyayari.
Sabi niya, there is no healthy marriage or healthy family without exercise of forgiveness.
Oo, di ba?
Sabi niya, forgiveness is the medicine of family joy and happiness.
Wonderful.
Oh.
So that's why
Gamot na
we have
natin
to
yan.
always preserve this
Unit.
unit
oo.
or this source of, kumbaga yan ang forgiveness, akala natin, alam mo yung, if you are a forgiving person, isip natin parang he's weak.
Oo nga. Oo. Parang he cannot make a stand and
Right. Di ba, minsan yun ang
continue the fight. Bigay na lang.
Sa away eh.
Actually, forgiveness, in the truest sense, a person who's forgiving is a person that's strong from within. His strength is within.
Actually, mahirap din kasi humingi ng forgiveness
Oo,
eh.
isa sa
di ba?
pinakamahirap.
Minsan
yan.
mahirap din tanggapin yung
Oo.
sorry ng iba, di ba?
At saka forgiveness also requires that, you also see your own weakness,
Exactly.
di ba? And then the
Yes.
weakness of others, pag nakita mo rin yun, sige na nga, kasi ako rin, meron din akong problema eh.
Oo.
So, naiintindihan ko rin yung sitwasyon ng iba.
Ang ganda nung sinabi niya na forgiveness is a medicine. Di ba, pag galit tayo, masama loob natin, nagkakasakit nga tayo eh.
Ito,
Di ba? It
sinabi
affects
niya.
our body. But when we forgive, it's like we took medicine.
Oo.
We feel much better right
Okay,
away.
tuloy natin Forgiveness is vital to our emotional health and
Yes.
spiritual survival.
Talaga naman, oo.
Diba?
Mm.
So, no matter the offense or who is the offender, without forgiveness, the family becomes an arena of conflict and a fortress of evil.
Totoo nga, no?
So, you carry that hate with you and that
Oo.
anger kasi.
Oo.
So, when you are, let's say, in a family unit, or in a family, any family, pag
Oo.
may hatred
Oo.
that's taking place sa buhay, alam nyo, or within the core of the family, alam mo, may mga anak yan.
Nakakahawa-hawa eh.
May mga
Oo.
workers yan.
Oo.
May mga neighbors yan.
Oo.
Ang dami yan, mag-aambag-ambag lahat yun. Minsan,
Parang
nadadamay na sila.
Oo nga, damay lang. Sa kanila mabubuhos yung sama ng loob na iniipon mo.
Kasi-
Saka, wag mo yung kausapin ha. Galit ako dyan. May mga yun eh.
Where's the
Wala nang peace.
where's the place where you kind of see that shelter?
Usually nga sa family eh, kung you
Kasi,
want peace, wala
Alam
na.
nyo, may kasabihan Kunyari, ikaw ay ama at ina, magulang. Saan mo ilalabas ang nadadamo mong pagmamahal ng Diyos eh? Saan mo, saan mo ibinubuhos yan?
Oo. Normally at home.
Normally, nag-uumpisa sa bahay yan.
Yes,
At
the
home,
people who are
sa family.
closest to you.
Kasi you can apply
Oo.
that loving experience that you have in a family.
And express.
And express it.
Express it. Oo.
So, it is in the family. Kasi kung hindi mo ma-express sa ibang tao, kasi minsan mahirap eh. Kasi di ba sabi, love thy neighbors as you love thyself. Yun ang payo eh. Ngayon, minsan, syempre, baka yung kapitbahay mo o yung ibang tao sa neighborhood mo, hindi ma-appreciate yung loving, baka akala iba na yung loving na yun.
Kung ano pang maisip sa'yo.
Pero,
Baka iba dating sa iba.
yun na
pero
nga.
at the same time, payo talaga yon that one has to remain humble and be forgiving in nature. Because if we want to have peace of mind and we have peace in our life, where does that peace reside?
Within nga.
It's in our heart.
So it starts from our hearts.
Heart,
Di
yes.
ba?
And those who are close to our hearts.
Right.
No? It spreads outward.
And even if there are neighbors who may not be very appreciative, but you have the formula to befriend them.
Yes.
What it takes is that forgiving heart because you humble yourself. Right? That's the key, kumbaga, for us to face the realities of the world. You see, we're social beings.
Yes.
That's why we deal with people. Relationship is very vital to our overall health. Kasi yung interaction we're given that. And the fact that if we are to follow the nature of service, right? If we are to follow or live a life of service, the formula for that, it starts when a person has a forgiving heart. Because hindi ka na yung kumbaga with a forgiving heart, you see yourself as a servant. There's clarity in it sa pananaw mo sa buhay.
So this peace within resonates to everybody.
Yes.
No?
That's why even if there are hostilities in your environment, you're not angry. Right? Wala kang anger. Wala kang hatred.
Tsaka kahit medyo inis ka sa neighbor mo kasi ang ingay sa gabi, hindi ka makatulog. Pag nakita mo naman na nangangailangan siya ng tulong, you can forgive him and really help him out. When you have that peace within you.
All right, let's greet everybody else muna.
Okay.
Okay, kay Patrick from Baguio. Good morning. And si Bear Enriquez from
Sambales.
Sambales daw
Magandang
siya.
umaga.
Oo.
Siguro inuulan din kayo dyan. Kasi southwest
Yes.
monsoon So si Kalindi, good morning Kalindi. Hope you're staying healthy. Then Ligaya Dison, good morning sa iyo.
Maligaya kaming makita ka dito, Ligaya.
How do you
Oo.
pronounce that name?
Ninong.
Nino.
Sabi ko, unique talaga yung mga pangalan ng tao. Sabi ko gano'n Kala ko Vietnamese. Pero sabi ko, ay,
Baka
Ninong
nga,
pala.
malay
Nino.
natin.
Yung lakbay gulay, good morning sa inyo. Sige lang, tuloy lang.
Oo.
Kasi ang lakbay gulay, they promote plant-based
At saka,
at saka
trees.
promote na magandang kanilang advocacy.
Yes.
So, alam nyo,
Sana there's more like you.
And there's also Matt Resurrection from Dasma and Angel Gonzalez. Sabi niya, keep safe. And Krishna Salazar watching from La Union. Si Jens Sivas also saying hello to all. And Katrino. Yes, wow.
And the Maynigo
Oo.
tribe.
The Maynigo tribe,
Good morning.
Rosalinda Lascano. Good morning sa inyong lahat. Kay Dixie din.
Oo.
Kasama natin sa mental health projects yan.
Oy,
And
oo.
Clifford is there.
Clifford is there.
Magandang
Hello,
umaga.
Clifford.
Oo.
Okay. And sabi ni Vina, may comment siya, and if you forgive, you have inner peace. It will calm our mind and heart. It allows us to see our path much clearer.
Truly.
Di ba sinabi nga yan? We cannot carry the fortress of evil in our hearts.
Ang bigat kaya,
talaga.
no? Parang
Kaya pag
ang
sinabi ni-
tigas nung dating na yun.
Conflict
Fortress.
fortress. Kasi ibig sabihin,
Sarado na yun.
sarado yung puso ng tao.
Oh.
Yes.
At saka mahirap kung you make it personal. Kumbaga, yung buong katauhan na nung tao, parang yun ang hindi mo matanggap, Instead of little problems and issues, ay, nakalimutan ko gawin to. Hindi yung tao na mismo yung doon ka, hindi mo ma-forgive yung buong katauhan niya.
Kasi pag galit ka, you see red. Wala ka nang makitang iba. Galit ka lang. Oo.
Syempre, sabihin mo, i-cold war mo, peaceful na ba yan? Hindi kahit cold war, nagsasuffer ka rin hindi ba?
Parang wala kang warmth in your heart, the warmth of love.
Ito yung sinabi niya.
Okay.
Without forgiveness, family becomes sick and unhealthy.
Uy.
Unhealthy na yung relationship.
Yes. Tapos sabi niya, forgiveness is a sepsis
Mm.
of the soul.
Yan, purity, walang sakit. Mm.
Tapos sabi niya,
Walang
the
dumi.
purification of the spirit and the liberation of the heart. So, pure
Yan.
yung puso ng isang tao.
Oo.
Yes,
Diba?
oo.
No sin is too big to be forgiven.
O yan ha.
He who does not forgive does not have peace in his soul and cannot have communion with God. So there's no real relationship because the life of the spirit soul, because we're part and parcel of God, this has to do with a loving relationship.
O, kasi God loves
Yes,
everybody.
God loves everybody
Opo.
unconditionally. Wala naman siyang pinipili kung sinong mamahalin niya.
Oo,
So
yun
itutulad
nga.
natin ang sarili natin sa ganon.
That the
That-
way we have a communion with God,
Yes.
union with His
Oo.
life and His love.
Oo. So from this love, no, springs yan. Patience, humility, forgiveness.
Oo.
Kasi ganun ka naman, pag
Sama-sama yan.
may
Peace.
minamahal kang tao, parang love is blind. Hindi mo na makita yung mga talagang lahat ng mga imperfections.
Hindi ka
Oo.
nagpo-focus sa mga peklat-pekla. Tinitignan mo yung brightness of their smile, no? Just like
Oo.
Myra is saying, bumabati from Parañaque City, sunny hearts through rainy skies.
Wow.
More power and goodness be yours.
Oh, wow.
And
Very
be that
nicely
saying too,
put.
and if you
Oo.
forgive, you have inner peace.
Talaga.
It's a fact.
Oo. Oo.
It will calm our mind and heart. It allows us to see our path much clearer.
Yes.
Oo.
So, clear
Sabi rin ni
vision.
Ivy, during this time of chaos and uncertainty, we need to hear the peace from within. Thank you for this great reminder. Always take care. Okay.
Oo.
And Yogi Padilla is also saying, have a great day despite the rain. Actually, pwede yun eh. Kahit makulimlim yung panahon, kahit magulo yung environment, if you have peace within, pwede ka pa mag-smile. Kahit
Yeah
mo pang
nga.
maging happy, hindi
Oo.
ba?
Kasi sunny nga yung hearts natin.
Oo.
So we can smile through the rainy skies.
Yes, and we can thus have a very, kumbaga, yung health natin, mentally, emotionally,
Yeah.
physically, naaangat yun eh.
Oo,
Naangat
Di
oo.
ba?
siya.
No matter what, yung sunny energy, di ba? An energy that kind of brings about joy, happiness
Yeah.
amongst each other.
Saka
Even
remember, di ba, pag may dark clouds, lumilipas naman yan eh.
Ah.
And for us to see rainbows, we have to have some rain.
Oo.
Di ba?
Yes.
yesterday nga,
So when
nandito-
may problems, huwag tayong mag-alala.
nandito kami sa, in one of my workplaces, there's 2 rainbows. Ang ganda.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Oo.
Double. Pero, siyempre tatanungin mo yan. It's like, you see how
Doble eh.
in
Grasya
nature,
yan.
di ba?
Mm.
These things, you see it and you go, wow, there's a rainbow.
Mm.
But you know, there's a storm happening somewhere, there's something like this going on, there's something like that going on elsewhere. But yet, when you see a rainbow, it
There's
lightens
hope.
your
There is
feeling. There's
hope.
always
Oo.
hope in life.
There's always a tomorrow.
There's always hope. There's tomorrow, a better day in a person's life. Or it can be better all the way. There's
Sabi
a
nga
formula
pagka
for that.
meron kang problema, know that there is a tomorrow. Meron pang future.
Mm.
And the future
Yes.
will bring more rainbows into our lives.
Kasama na rin ang hope. Yan. Di ba?
Yes.
Hope. Looking forward to
Ganun na nga yung
something
biblical
good.
story,
Oo.
di ba? Noong nagkaroon ng deluge.
Oo.
Yeah. Nagkaroon ng rainbow to show that, okay, it's a new beginning, there's hope for all.
Oo.
Yeah, sinabi niya pa dito.
We're
Keep-
reading pa rin
keeping heartache
from Pope
Of
Francis.
unforgiving in your heart is a self-destructive gesture.
Self-destructive.
Oh,
That's true.
magkakasakit ka dyan.
You know.
Yeah.
Meron ako noon kasi, no, may uncle ako noon. I was very young and they were our neighbors. And he was a drunkard, no? He was a lawyer. In fact, he was in the city hall, holding office there as a prosecutor.
Mhm.
Pero ano siya, meron siyang habit na naglalasing siya. Ang ginagawa niya, pag lasing siya, minumura niya yung lola ko.
Mm-mm.
No? And of course, it was so painful to hear him do that to my lola. And isa pang nakakaano doon kasi pag lasing siya, parang, of course, when you're lasing, you don't really know what you're doing. And there was a time he called me. Sabi lagi sa akin ng mama ko, pag lasing mo kayo magpapakita. Dumaan ako, tinawag ako ngayon. Tapos sabi niya, "Adi ka dito." Sabi niya gano'n, inutusan ako. Very strong yung personality niya. I was just about 10 years old or 8 years old. "Adi ka dito." Tapos sabi niya, "Magsayaw tayo." Sabi ko na, talagang parang, and he started, dancing with me, yung nakahawak sa akin. So in my mind, there was that fear because here is a person who's, supposed to be an authority. But due to the influence of,
Liquor.
alcohol,
Oo.
parang ang hirap mag-relate sa niya. So sometimes family, ganun eh. Meron na habits or meron mga influence of drugs or may influence of alcohol, yung ganun. Nasisira yung peace ng family.
There are
You know?
times, sometimes when you speak about your uncle, and you said he's a prosecutor, so lawyer yan.
Oo.
So,
Supposed to
kumbaga,
be, honorable man.
Oo.
Yeah. But at the same time, one has to understand many times, such work, the nature of that work,
Mahirap din, stressful,
can
no?
get into your system.
Mm-mm.
Because parang minsan burdensome yung load na.
Oo.
You see,
Oo.
yung position na naghuhusga,
Mm-mm.
ang hirap niyan eh. It's hard to find the balance.
Oo.
And many times, it creates in a person's life, yung magano, because of the stress and the problems that you carry and the load that you
Kaya
carry
siguro
with you,
naglalasing,
your outlet is
drinking.
drink.
Mm-mm.
So, marami na
Unfortunately,
kwento
mali
yan sa
outlet.
mga sa mga sundalo natin, mga police natin. Those who are
Na
burdened.
trauma
There are
din.
many. This is sad stories that you can. I grew up in a military environment. Nakita ko yan, mga sundalo, nakita mo, parang, sige, normal sa kanila, okay sir. Tapos kung ano man ang ginagawa,
Inuman.
naman.
Kasi they're looking for peace within. Unfortunately, they turn to the bottle.
Oo.
But peace
there
doesn't come in a bottle.
Right. So,
Meron namang ibang proseso para matanggal ang stress.
But
Yun,
at the
diba?
same time,
Oo.
yun nga, minsan, the irony of it,
Mm-mm.
malungkot din eh, no
Yes,
matter what eh.
yes.
Kasi here's a person with all potential,
Mm-mm.
but yet, he's lost his touch. Kumbaga, his actions become, kumbaga, it's not it's not expected of him.
Oo.
But yet, we
It's
all have to be
sad, actually,
we have
oo.
to be understanding of his situation.
Oo.
Diba?
And that's how forgiveness
Forgiveness
comes into
come in
the picture
To
again.
the picture.
Oo.
Actually,
To
kung marunong pa lang ako noon, sana tinuruan ko na lang, Tito, mag-meditation na lang tayo. Kasi
Pero syempre, hindi
pero
basta
hindi ko pa
makikinig
alam
sa bata.
Hindi ko pa rin alam yung meditation noon. Alam ko na years tao.
Nagtuturo ng meditation.
Oo. Oo.
Ito, may babasahin ko ulit, ha? Sinasabi,
Ni Pope, yeah. Kay Pope Francis
those
pa
who
rin
do
yan.
not
Oo.
forgive are sickly spiritually ill,
Totoo
Ganyan.
naman. Oo.
and they will suffer in two ways. For this reason, the family must be a place of life and not a place of death.
Oo. Doon tayo ni-nurture to grow.
Alam natin, yung
Nourish.
katawan natin
Yeah.
is temporary,
Mm-mm.
but the spirit, we're eternal.
Yes.
That's where eternality has to be nurtured. It is in the family unit.
Kami spiritual health
Yes.
also siya.
Then sabi niya, and not a place of death, but a place of forgiveness.
Yes.
A place of paradise and not a place of hell. A healing territory and not a disease.
Oo.
An internship of forgiveness and not guilt. Forgiveness brings joy where sorrow brought sadness. A healing where sorrow is caused. Healing where sorrow has caused disease.
Talaga.
So, we have been given this opportunity nga, that we can live a life with higher purpose and a
Yes.
clear direction. It's not like the guidance is not there for us. It is actually the choice we make
Yes.
Yes. Oo.
that makes the difference. But in the family unit, we help one another as adults and responsible adults. We help our children to make the right choices. when we have neighbors or relatives who's actually been in a path where it's a difficult one for their life. Kasi iba-iba buhay ng tao eh. Iba-iba yung choices na
They've made. Oo.
yeah, and may lahat ng choice na gawin natin sa buhay natin, meron niyang katumbas.
May effect
May
siya.
effect yan sa
oo.
buhay. May kapalit yan. Maapektuhan ang pag-iisip, ang physical, lahat ng bagay na
And the
apektuhan.
choices you make later on affected
Marami
yun.
kasi gano'n eh.
Oo.
Kaya kailangan natin intindihin itong mga factors na ito.
Mm.
Katulad nga ngayon, maganda yung mga bati ng iba. Oh, good morning. Kahit na alam niyo, umuulan.
Oo.
Yun. Kasi,
Nagbahap. Sa iba.
papasagot ka. Our mornings has to be always, our whole day, our life can be always a good morning, a
Yeah.
sunny life,
Yes.
We have
When
the
you have a
choice,
good start, you usually have a good day.
And we can also be the
Isahan na
sunshine
natin.
for others in their
Yes.
life na going through problems.
Yes.
We can bring them light, the wisdom, we can share the love.
Yes.
Sabi dito, a family is a place of support and not of gossip
Oh.
and slander of one another.
Oo.
Values yan eh.
Okay.
If it must be a place of welcome, not a place of rejection.
Yan. Mm-mm.
Shame to those who plan evil about others. We are family and not enemies. Kaya nga, yung family, ang laki natin eh. Hindi lang naman minsan, di ba, nagiging interest natin yung sarili nating pamilya. Nagiging bias tayo kung sa sarili.
Magka-apelido,
Oo,
yun lang
di ba?
tayo,
Yun,
reunion of the
Sa
same.
totoo lang.
We are
Mga
learning
kapatid tayo
from-
lahat. Oo.
When someone is going through challenges, all they need is support.
Yes. Support talaga.
So that was, it was written by Pope Francis recently.
That's nice.
Beautiful.
Oo.
And now, we need to, when you give support to one another, there are many ways of giving support.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, many.
Minsan just lend an ear, yeah? Let them
Just
talk.
hearing them
Oo.
out. Hearing them out. You see, many times people need to talk to somebody that they can release and they can say,
Oo.
am I still in the right path here? Am
Yeah.
I still thinking in the right way? I just want to hear it. You
Yeah.
know? Di ba? So one has to be very supportive. One has to be very open.
It's an affirmation.
Yes.
Yung ginagawa mo naman, okay lang nang na yan di ba? Kasi yung sinasabi rin na kanina, meron din minsan guilt. Yung guilt, ano rin yun masyadong mabigat rin sa puso. So when you actually say, kalimutan mo na yan kasi napatawad ka na, di ba? Tsaka, you can actually go on with life.
Yeah. Actually, I attend a lot of webinars, no? And there was one on people with trauma. They were talking to the mga criminals in jail, no? Kinausap sila, and they found out that each of those people were actually traumatized as children in their homes or in their neighborhoods. And so the people who were helping them, maganda yung vision nila na they don't see this person as a criminal, but they see them as a person who has been hurt in the past, and all they need is support. And just by giving support to them, it changed the lives and mindset, and the whole thing changed for them. Ang ganda, so they were taught how to also let go of their pain, to forgive those who had harmed them.
Actually,
Change their whole life.
yung isang friend natin, he's some kind of program sa New Zealand. And sinite niya yung example ng isang tough, talagang gangster talaga na pumatay and everything. Oo. Talagang very harsh yung unang dating.
Hindi mo na makikita yung balat niya. Tutulang ang
Yung talagang covered na covered.
Markado lahat.
Tapos sinabi lang niya na habang nagsasalita yung friend ko, explain niya that to be able to really love and to be able to forgive, this is the real strength of a person. Tapos biglang nagising yung tao, sabi niya, alam mo, buong buhay niya na naisip niya or yung natutunan niya is to be strong, is you have to be physically tough, you have to be able to push people, you have to be able to fight, yung ganon.
Rough and
Yun
tough.
ang nakuha niyang image na ito pala ang para mag-divide
Mm-mm.
maging matigas ka, you
Oo.
know. And that, when he heard, that's wrong. No?
Mm-mm.
That's not the real strength of a person. So, bigla siyang, nagmelo.
Oo.
Bigla siyang naging open. Bigla siyang, you know, he started to care. He started to
Mm-mm.
care, no? And that was the thing na, kasi minsan,
And he
yung-
felt peace, no?
he felt
That's
the
the
peace.
first
nature of
time
Minsan
he
lang
felt
na
some
cover
peace
lang or
within.
merong maling idea natutunan,
Mm-mm.
maling idea na
Yes.
na pick up sa buhay.
But yet, we have that nature too on ourselves, by ourselves. Tayo, may ganyan din tayo.
Mm.
You know?
What you mean?
Yung
Ano meron tayo?
may mga ganyan tayong situation sa sarili nating buhay.
Mm-mm.
Di ba?
Oh, in different degrees.
In different
no?
degrees.
Oo.
Yun yung punto ron.
Mm-mm.
Kaya, yun ang ating binabantayan. Yun ang ating pinag-iingat. Kaya nga, may actions or activities that we embrace so we are not put in such situation sa buhay. There's a style yan. A certain way of living your life. Many of the great saintly persons, this is what they have laid the ground, the road to a better way of
They've
life.
shown us example, no? Of how
Let's
to
greet
actually
Avelina
have peace.
Aguas. Good morning.
Yes.
Mm.
And Clarissa,
And Clarice.
yes, saying good morning and Haribo. Actually, siguro yung mga nagbabasa ng comments sa atin, ano ba yung mas nasabing Haribo? Actually, Haribo is a simple expression of wishing the person well, kumbaga best wishes, and also it means praise the Lord. So that's very simple greeting that some people have for us. Yes.
It's a
And-
greeting of peace.
Greeting of peace. Yeah,
Mm.
parang shalom.
Yes. So, like
oo.
aloha.
Aloha, ganun din. So, minsan na mga may friends tayo, ginagamit yung expression na yan to wish other people well. Okay. So, actually, yung peace na sinasabi natin, thank you, Tito Toby, for sharing that. Makikita natin yung personality rin ng mga tao nagsishare ng ganun. Merong peace rin sila na nararamdaman. That's why they can share such wisdom. And very much seeing the real importance in life of spirituality, no? Para maka-experience tayo ng peace.
Kasi
And
when there
yeah.
is no, alam mo, kasi like that person you were saying, Goa,
oo,
Mm-mm.
sa New Zealand, yung toughness nila, or the way they respond, one is to understand, what is the driving force of that? What makes that person that way?
Kala nila, that's what will make people respect them and love them siguro.
Now it's called fear.
Fear. Fear of?
Siyempre, may fear siya.
Oo.
Oh, what makes you tough?
Also, this is like your
protection, defense.
Yeah.
Oo.
Parang
It's
siya
your
yung
shield.
iron, iron
Yeah.
nail. Oo.
Kasi may fear. And that fear is there
Oo.
in everyone's heart. Meron tayo niyan.
Para you don't get hurt again. You look
Right.
tough outside.
Okay,
I
may
see.
fear. Eh, kung may fear ka, wala kang peace. Ganon yun eh. Kung may peace ka, madali lang yung fear mo.
Yes, so here,
Nadaan
yeah,
mo
so
lang yan.
Lakbay Gula is sharing, we live in a society where strong people don't ask for help because they don't want others to think they're weak. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Same with asking for forgiveness
And
and
peace.
seeking peace. Got the
Correct.
point.
Yes,
Talaga.
very true.
Miguel, good morning.
And also, Krista Tolentino is greeting us. Miguel, uy, malapit na rin palang, which reminds me, malapit na rin ang ICC, International Coastal
Pag nakita
Cleanup.
namin si Miguel, naglinis na naman si Miguel. Very nice.
It's the third Saturday of this month, September, and I heard September 18 yata because I was
Oo
talking with
nga.
barangay captain. Sabi niya,
September 21
Kap,
usually.
Kap, yung yung riverside naman, dun sila maglilinis sa mga ilog. No? So, ayan, meron tayong end sa this September. No? Just to as a note, we celebrated Suicide Prevention Day nung
Yesterday?
yesterday, September 10.
Mm-mm.
And this is so much connected with peace.
Yes.
Di ba? Kasi tao, hindi niya
Magulo
maramdaman
sa
yung
loob.
peace.
Oo.
Peace of mind yan.
Yes.
Peace within.
Oo. Is the solution to suicidal problems.
So every opportunity that we have in our lives
Mm-mm.
that connect to our true selves, di ba? May ganyan eh.
At saka maganda yung sinabi sa Lakbay Gulay, no? to ask for help. Hindi
Oo.
ba?
Oo.
Ask for help is good. Don't try and pretend na kinakaya mong lahat. Ikaw lang mag-isa.
Kasi hindi naman
Dadaan
talaga
sa
tayo
lahat.
nag-iisa sa totoo
Oo.
lang.
Miguel, we always notice your efforts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your, and everybody, thank everybody else who joins you.
And Mila Royce say also, thank you for the uplifting topic.
Yeah.
Okay. We always try to bring some sunshine to people's lives. No, so these are our
And
gifts
again,
of wisdom.
The formula for that sunshine is called service.
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
You serve humanity, you serve nature, you serve, and you serve God, which is the very essence ng buhay natin. It's service. So sa ating mga tagapakinig and sa atin din, mag-ingat-ingat tayo.
Oo.
At alam niyo yung ating pandemya, nandiyan pa rin. So it's a matter of being careful. And it starts with being caring and
Yes.
serving. And with that, malinis ang isipan natin, malinis sa puso
That
natin.
peace. Oo.
Nagbibigay tayo ng magandang loob sa mga tao.
Sharing.
Sharing.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing the message of the Santo Papa. Although he's the head of the Catholic Church, his message is for
For
all of
everybody.
us. It
Yes.
transcends these
Yes.
boundaries.
It's
Yeah.
wisdom. Yes,
Very
and truth.
wonderful.
Thank you so much. Maraming
Thank you
salamat.
everybody for listening, joining us, and sharing your comments. Hope you join us again next Saturday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Peace.
you. Peace.
Pangkalusugan, pangkalikasan, go Palakas!